And a good day, everybody. This is Jean-Pierre again with another beer review. About to sample one of the one of the classics. Well, actually, this beer just came out, um, 5 years ago. Take that back, 3 years ago. But it's sort of a style of beer that was very popular back out west, out in California. The Boca Genuine Lager style beer. And this beer is from one of the many considered the pioneers or the one of the original breweries out there, and that is Anchor Brewing Company, and they have the California Lager. My other favorite beer of theirs is the Steam beer. So, brewery came out back in the 1890s. Yes, the 1890s, and 1965, the brewery had been around. They hadn't sold some of their beers, but by 65, the brewery was very popular back then. By 1965, the brewery was under severe financial ruin, and Frederick Maytag III bought the brewery and bought a portion of the brewery. Then he took control of the entire brewery back in the early 70s. Many consider him the godfather, if you will, of the craft beer movement. So, but anyway, this beer, the California Lager, 4.9% ABV. It's an American pale lager style. It's a lot of very maltiness to it. You see the nice head on top of this beer here. So, very nice looking color. Like I said, malty. Hmm. Beer's pretty has a when it goes down. Tastes some hint of bread. It's very hoppy, some hoppiness to it. Um, had in the refrigerator for a little while, a little bit. See some more lacing. See, there's a little sourness too much, but it's not too sour. um, I mean, a little bite to it. I guess the bite. I guess maybe the sourness is a bit of the bite to when I got that last gulp there. But uh, I've had this before, and then it's not disappointing me at all. It's very full body, as you can see. I had it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Actually, in the freezer, and then put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Just dropped off my little girl off, and I won't get her until probably late tomorrow night. And which is good. I get to do some things, have a little me time. We all need a little me time. I dropped her off at her grandmother's. So um, brothers give it a good score, give it a 95. Beer Advocate gives it an 85. They like it too. And I've always liked it. I think the first time I had this beer was first time I had this was 2014, and I liked it a lot. I bought a 6 pack. I paid about it was a lot of money. It was $8.99 a sixer for this. Um, there was a special going on at that day. Usually, some places I can see it for maybe about $10.99. Now I don't know what the price is out in California, where its home base is, but you know, this is good. It goes the roots of Anchor Steams goes back to the gold rush, long before ice houses and modern refrigeration made traditional lagers a viable California option. I'm not going to go on and on if you probably read this already. Cluster hops. Let's see. That was premiered back in the 19th century. Um, a creamy head, which it does have, a very creamy head. And yes, it's you feel it when you take it in. 4.9. Most loggers are between that range, between a 4.5 all the way up to maybe a 5.3. Um, and when you go to 5.6, it may be viewed as an extra strong lager. But this is good. And again, I'm very conscious about price points. Price. I would love to get this. And I said that was just a special occasion. It was Christmas. I got a nice little bonus check, and I said, heck, why not? Hell with it. So I don't get this beer often. I would love to, but I don't get it often. But at my place that I go to Rouse's in Mobile. I get this. They'll have these different beers, all individual. You could do your own individual 6 pack, 9.99, whatever. But you can also, if you just want one beer to try a sample, you're not pushed or you're not being forced to do the create your own 6 pack. Um, Other supermarkets in this area do so. One in particular I won't mention is like really stringent. Like they don't, no, you got to do a 6 pack. No, you can't buy it by itself. But I very rarely go to that place now. I did when before this store before Rouse was open. I would go to this place. Now I very rarely go there unless on my way or visiting, going to that section of town, seeing somebody, and I'll stop there, pick something up, then I'll do that. But most times, no. Um, can say this is an excellent beer. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. And again, look at the head, look at the still, the lacing, and just excellent. I got nothing really bad to say about this beer. On a scale 1 to 10, this beer is a solid 10 for me. Um, this is really good and just superb. And you know, what more negative? What else can I say? It's a good beer. If you had it, leave your comments on it on the bottom and tell me what you think. But yeah, solid 10 for the Anchor California Lager by Anchor Brewery Company up in the Bay Area of California. So, like I said, leave your comments. Tell me what you think, and we will do it again. This is Gene Henderson Pierre, Beer and TV Ramble, saying keep watching and salute.